Hello, today in the lesson we will solve examples where we will subtract or add integers. And the first example looks like this. 21 minus in parentheses 5 minus 8. This example can be solved in two ways. The first way, we perform the actions in order. And according to the rules of action, we must perform the first action in parentheses. And the second action from 21 subtract the result of the first action. And as a result, we get 21. I leave minus. And 5 minus 8 are two numbers with different signs. The number 5 has a plus sign. The number 8 has a minus sign. And then, according to the rules, from the number with a larger modulus, I must subtract the number with a smaller modulus and put the sign of the number from which I subtracted. 5 minus 8, I get minus 3. Notice that I put the number minus 3 in parentheses. This is very important because if you don't write the negative number in parentheses, you will get the wrong answer. So what do we have? 5 minus 8 is the number minus 3, and then we need 21 minus minus 3. But when we see two consecutive written identical signs, the result is 21 plus 3. Because minus and minus again will give us a plus. 21 plus 3 equals 24. I told you that we can solve this example in two ways. What's the other way? I can open the parentheses. I can remove the parentheses, but I have to use the rule. When there is a minus sign in front of a parenthesis, I don't write the parenthesis, but inside the parenthesis I change the sign. The result is 21 minus, I remove the parenthesis, 5. The number 8 went with a minus sign, plus 8. And then we have an example of 21 minus 5 and plus 8. And we can solve this example easily. 21 minus 5 is 16. 16 plus 8 equals 24. When solving examples on addition and subtraction of integers, you can use different rules, but at the same time observe the algorithm of action. If you want to remove the parentheses, then use the sign that stands before the parenthesis. One more example that we will solve with you. Minus 18 minus 10 minus 32. I'm going to solve this example in one way. First, I will perform the action in the parentheses and write it down. Minus 18 minus 10 minus 32. You already know how to apply these rules, and we see that 10 minus 32 is the number minus 22. And then I see that I have two identical signs written down in a row. These two identical signs, as in the previous example, will give me a plus sign. The result is minus 18 plus 22. And I will perform this action by applying the rules for adding two numbers with different signs. The number minus 18 with a minus sign. The number 22 is positive with a plus sign. And then from 22, because 22 is the greater modulo number, I subtract the number 18. 22 minus 18 is 4. Yeah. Don't forget that I have to check the sign in my answer. I subtracted from the number 22. The number 22 is written with a plus sign. Therefore, I do not put any number in front of the answer. another example that we will solve now. I am noting down minus 4.5 plus 7 minus 9.5. I use the same algorithm. 7 minus 9 whole 5/10 is minus 2 whole 5/10. The number is negative, so I'll write it in parentheses. Minus 4 whole 5/10 plus minus the number 2.5/10. And in this case, I will apply the rules for adding two numbers with the same signs. Minus 4 whole 5/10 and minus 2 whole 5/10. When I add two negative numbers, I add the modulus of those numbers. The result is the number 7. But in the answer, I have to check the sign again. Minus 4 whole 5/10 minus 2 whole 5/10. The answer is minus 7. When you solve examples in which you see numbers with different signs, positive and negative numbers, in this case you should use the rule of adding numbers with different or the same signs. And use the rule of consecutive signs, and then you will not make mistakes. In the next lesson we will solve some more examples, and today our lesson has come to an end. Goodbye. See you again.